Cheekyricho's 3-ingredient baked cheesecake. Hi and welcome to Cheekyricho's 3-ingredient baked cheesecake. We've just got white chocolate, cream cheese which has come to room temperature, and 4 eggs which have been separated. The list of the ingredients will be down below. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 160 degrees Celsius. Now over very low heat, you could use a double boiler or you could use the microwave, or we're just going to use our wok induction burner here because it's a very gentle, easily controlled heat. We're going to melt our chocolate and our cream cheese, mix that all together until it's well combined. Now once that's well combined, it's not very hot at all. We're just going to add our egg yolks and mix them well in. And then we're going to set this mixture to one side while we whip out egg whites. Just get that well combined. It'll actually loosen that mixture up a little and cool it a little extra as well. So that's pretty good. We just put this to one side. Okay, now we're just going to whip our egg whites until they're quite stiff. Make sure your bowl is scrupulously clean and there is no traces of egg yolk, fat or water in the bowl. Okay, now that's really quite stiff now. You can see it doesn't really want to move around in the bowl at all, and that's what we're after. So now we're just going to fold that into our other 2 ingredients. A little at a time so as not to overwhelm it and beat all the air out of it. Okay, now we're just going to gently fold a big spoonful of our mixture in at a time, and that will loosen that chocolate and cream cheese mixture. Lifting and folding as you go. Once that's well incorporated, we're going to be adding our remaining egg white. Perhaps not all at once. And we just mix that until it's well combined. Then we're going to be cooking it in a water bath in a 20 centimetre or 8-inch cake pan which has been lined with baking paper and then liberally greased. So we just want to fold all this through until you can't see any little visible white clouds. It's really quite light now, doesn't take too long at all. Lifting and folding will also incorporate the air that might be being expelled. That's about ready. Now we've just lined our silicone pan with some baking paper which has been liberally greased. We're just going to pour our 3-ingredient baked cheesecake batter into that. And just give it a tap on the bench because we don't want any large air bubbles in there, and that will make sure that any bubbles that are there will come to the surface and be released. Give us a tap on the bench and we're going to pour some hot water around there. Not boiling water, but just hot water around there, and pop it into the oven. Okay, now we pour our hot water in about halfway up the side of the cake, and then we're going to bake it at 160 degrees for 40 minutes. That's enough. After 40 minutes, this is what you should have. We're just going to turn the oven off now and let it sit in there in the residual heat for another 20 minutes. Okay, after resting for another 20 minutes in the switched off oven, this is what you should have. We're just going to allow it to cool completely on a wire rack before we dust it with some icing sugar and serve it with some coffee. Cheekyricho's 3-ingredient baked cheesecake. Dust it with some icing sugar and have a little taste, shall we? Just slice our 3-ingredient cheesecake. There you have it. Taste, shall we? That is so moist, it's not too rich, it's absolutely delicious. You have got to try this. Thanks for watching.